How's it going, guys? Jake here, and today I decided I want to show you something a little special, And probably already know what it is because of the title, but it's a cannon. So I wanted to start off by showing you my first one I made, which is, I guess you'd call my prototype. Now, unfortunately, this is not nearly as tall as the one I wanted to make. That's why I had to go to a different world, because this is a tunneler's dream world, which means that you can only build up like 24 blocks or something. So, a little unfortunate. But yeah, it's pretty much the normal redstone cannon that you'd make, but I decided, hey, you could add a bunch of TNT that'll fall down because, and I timed this, that it takes 60 blocks for one normal piece of TNT to fall down before it'll explode. So technically, you can make this cannon 60 blocks high, then all the TNT will fall down, get packed together for a super powerful blast to launch TNT far away. Now you can see a few explosion areas that I've had, but I also, as you can see in my inventory right here, have a very fun and massive TNT mod added into my world, and here's a little taste of what it does. It does unbelievable stuff, as in kind of destroys your whole world, and that's not a joke. But yeah, this thing just by itself launched TNT so high into the air that even this guy, which is an unbelievably massive explosion, couldn't even touch the ground. So then I decided, hey, why not go bigger? So welcome back to my main cannon right here. So you can see this guy is much taller. I think this is 30 blocks high. You can also see some test fires, got some holes all up there. And yeah, I'm also going to go ahead and show you my TNT mod. You can see the amount of TNT that it adds into it. Now at the beginning, these TNT right up here, the large, massive, and then gets into some crazy TNTs all the way up to no. These TNTs, at least these last four, are ridiculous. They're so ridiculous that this mod adds in its own loading lag counter, basically. This thing, basically, you can't see your world anymore after this goes off. And these two have taken so long to load that I have not even seen what these things can do. So yeah, I want to go ahead and show you a little bit of the redstone that's inside this guy right here. Now, it is basically, whoa. Fell down a little too far there. It's basically the same as the previous cannon you saw, except much taller. You can see that it has the same type of outline, and it's a little bit longer. But then there's a bunch of command blocks, and I'll show you what that's for here in just a second. So right here is the blast chamber. This is where you're going to place the TNT in order for it to be launched above that hill. So if I go ahead and press this wooden button, this is the reset button, this will happen. That's a lot of TNT. So I believe this is 180 TNT since it goes back 6 blocks. So yeah, if I go ahead and set this right here and then press this red button, all this will go off. And then this will go off right at the last second. And it is launched way over there. It hit the ground so it bounces way up. So yeah. And then there's also a different version I do, or is available, and that is a mob cannon. So these two pistons kind of make this small chamber that I can place a bunch of mobs in, and sooner or later they'll start suffocating. There we go. It means that there are too many in one area. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh this, and dunk, they're all there. And then this now activates to break this redstone to release it at the correct moment, so that the mobs go flying. Like that. Unfortunately, they cannot survive the blast of 180 TNTs going off. So yeah, that's pretty much all the testing I've done, because I wanted you guys to be along for the ride when I start exploding these massive TNTs. Now, I do want to give you a little taste, so I'll go away from this thing, of how big these TNT explosions are, because I don't even know if it's going to reach the ground, but we're going to go ahead and give it a try. So I'm going to start off, I'm under a pretty big mountain here, and I'm set down this massive TNT and light it. Now this is one that not much lag happens, but a decent explosion will. So after just a couple seconds, boom, there we go. Hey. So this is a massive TNT. As you can see, it makes a nice chunk of the earth go away. So this, when launched up in the air, might maybe get rid of the top of the mountain that I'm shooting at. But I do want to show you the Super TNT of max destruction. And I'm going to move even further away, because this thing is even more massive. That's what this mod was designed. It said, if you want a TNT that's going to blow up your world, download this mod. And I totally believe it. Ooh. Load. There it goes. Told you. Oh, look at all that sand. Yeah, it's loading. I was right. That tree's gonna disappear. Whoa. There we go. Finally loaded in. So that is a super TNT of mass destruction. You can see that as a big explosion. Now, that is nowhere near the size of the explosions that I have seen this mod can do, because the next TNT, which is the gold, platinum, plutonium alloy coated 8-volume nuclear donkey edition, also known as Doom TNT, that is, I would say, probably 3 times the size of this explosion. So, yeah, that's why we're going to have some fun with my TNT cannon, because I want to see how far these TNTs shoot this to see if this thing will be immune to these explosions. Also, that's the reason why I built this out of obsidian, is because it will protect, hopefully, my redstone from the blast if anything goes off. That's also why there's a bunch of water down here. But we're going to start off with the massive TNT, place it right there, and then we're going to go ahead and do this. And now, I know what you're probably thinking is that, why don't I just place a bunch of massive TNTs up in there? But unfortunately, this mod does not have the water effect where it cancels out the TNT explosion and just has the blast force. So this will not be stopped by water. That's why I want this to work, and I tested it a bunch to make sure it shoots off. Because, yeah, this is a big TNT. I just got an idea. And I don't know why I didn't think of this. I'm going to probably make another row that has a bunch of those TNT all the way up there so that we'll shoot out like 15 TNT. This is going to be ridiculous. Let's go ahead and send it. Hit the button. Let's see what happens. Oop. Always takes a little bit of lag. Whoa, that was fast. Let's check out the damage. Ooh, nice chunk of the mountain gone. Look at that. That is just beautiful. Let's try the next TNT. Let's do the Super TNT of Mass Destruction. Also, instead of doing that mob cannon thing, I'm going to use an atomic mob spawner TNT that this mod has, which will hopefully just shoot a ton of mobs into the air, then they'll all fall down and die, I guess. Because once this hill goes away, there's nothing going to stop this stuff. And here we go. Let's see if I can see. Oop, there it is. It's still on the mountain. This whole mountain's probably going to go away. I guess we can call this the Doom Box or something. Whoa, stuff! Something just exploded over there. Ooh, there it goes. As I said, that mountain is now gone. Oh, that looks so cool on an amplified world. Okay, I'm going to hope that this thing, since I know it is unbelievably massive. Here, let me do a little bit of aiming. Go right here. Yeah, the trees are out of the way. Hopefully it will go a little bit further, because I don't want this to destroy my hours of work on this thing. So, yeah. Let's see it shoot. Boom. It happened. Set off. Goodbye, sir. There it goes. And I called it. It went way past this mountain. So it went way over the mountainside. Well, I didn't mean to destroy the mountain behind that one. So, I could say kablamo. That's what happened. I'd call that a little bit of lag right there. Okay, this is like straight up horror stuff right now. I can't see anything. This is how much light a torch is producing when lag underground happens. Oh. Doorway to nothing. Here it is. It'd be awesome if it launched me. Oh, I didn't think it could. Okay, the last thing I'm gonna do, and this is gonna be pretty stupid, is I'm gonna do a buy TNT. There it goes. My question now is, will that be launched far enough in 4 seconds, which is typically how long it takes for a TNT to explode, so that its massive radius does not touch that? Also, I should know if it's going off, because in my chat there will be a countdown timer, because it has to load in the explosion. There it is. Ooh. Wow, that was fast. 100% complete. What happened? I have another idea. It's pretty stupid, but I'm going to launch the next largest TNT into the air in the slight chances that the buy TNT was shot so far that it was in the air, since continuing in that direction there is an ocean. So we're going to do the black hole TNT. We're going to set it right.
Oh, space. Wanna go to space? Space. Let's go. Let's go to space.
I forgot about that.
Space. Love space. Atmosphere. Black holes. Astronauts. Nebulas. Jupiter. The Big Dipper. The Big Dipper. Orbit. Space orbit. In my spacesuit. Space. Oh, the sun. I'm gonna meet the sun. Oh no. What did I say? Hi. Hi, sun. Oh boy. Look, an eclipse. No, don't look. Secret for you. No, come closer.
Get out of here.
Wanna go to space. Wanna go to space. Space. Wanna go to space.
So if you're wondering, the reason why it's called black hole is because the amount of... Yeah, there it goes. So you can see how ridiculously huge this explosion is, as it goes to some billionths of a percent to process. Now, the Bi explosion had been processing for like 20 minutes, and nothing happened. So this explosion... I'll see you guys in like an hour. You can now see why it is called the black hole TNT. There it is. I don't know how I found this. I had to reload the world, and it apparently jumped back before time. What the heck just happened? This is interesting. So yeah, this was, I guess, just a bunch of fun. And thankfully I still have my cannon. Half the world's gone. But some glitch has brought it all back, including my cannon, because it shot the TNT far enough to where this is the line of the TNT that of the big chunk of Earth it would destroy. So, thankfully, the chunk that my cannon was on glitched out and back into reality. So, the box of doom can be used again. Let's get a birdshot view, shall we? I call that a birdshot view, alright. Oh, there's land. So, yeah. This was, I guess, just a bunch of fun. And, thankfully I still have my cannon. Half the world's gone, but some glitch has brought it all back, including my cannon. Because it shot the TNT far enough to where this is the line of the TNT that of the big chunk of Earth it would destroy. So, thankfully, the chunk that my cannon was on glitched out and back into reality. So, the box of doom can be used again. Well, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, leave a like, and also comment down below if you want me to do any other crazy stuff like this, and TNT mods, and any cool other builds that I have, since this came up with it off the top of my head. So yeah, let me know if you want to see any other stuff like that, but I guess I'll see you all in the next video. High five.